Right. There were two more people. Where are they now? I'm sorry they went away. I hope they're going to come back.
Yes, maybe they
Yes.
back.
So tell me something, Sandra. How are you going on? Everything okay?
Yes, everything is okay. And I'm glad to tell you that I didn't get my vaccine.
Why not?
No, I didn't. I didn't want. I didn't want to.
Oh, you didn't want to? Me too. Me either. I don't want to. Yes.
No, and luckily, viste le situazioni, aspetta, visto come sono andate le cose, come
Yes.
come potrei dire?
Considering the situation, I'm very happy because from now on we will get Pfizer, Moderna, not AstraZeneca anymore. Ta-da! Yes, definitely much better. Hi, Emanuele.
Hi. Nice to see you again.
Hi, Marilena. Hi. Yes, it's definitely much better this way. Definitely, yes. Hi, Christina.
Hello.
How are you? Everything okay?
Yes, yes, I think so. But I have some problems with the connection, so I'm sorry because I'm late now.
Okay, let's try our best. Marilena, how are you?
Hi, everybody. I have lost you. I hope
you were with
I can't see you anymore. Just a moment.
No, my fault. Because I had to switch off and on again to reactivate my audio. The volume, I couldn't, so.
Now it's perfect.
Yeah, perfect. Hi everyone. How Anna Chiara?
Hi.
Hello, Elena. Welcome back. Yes, Emanuele, how are you going on?
Well, these last few weeks have been very hectic. And so, sorry for not being with you.
No problems, no problems. But we missed you.
Ah, thank you. Me too. So do I.
So did you.
So did I.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Anna Chiara, hi, how are things going on? What a nice hairstyle today.
It's a home hairstyle, to be honest.
Yes, like I often do that as well. Yes.
Yes. But thank
Japanese
you anyway.
Style.
It's nice to look fancy, even though it's a home style.
Yes. Look a little bit like a Japanese.
Yeah.
Okay, Elena, why are you so serious? Oh, she's gone. Can you hear us, Elena? Maybe she cannot hear us.
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
good.
But,
okay, cheer up.
Internet connection is not very good. I don't know why.
Okay, could you hear her? Because me too. We couldn't hear you very well, Elena. Can you hear us? Elena, can you hear us?
Maybe not.
Hi, Marianna. Welcome.
Hello everybody.
Hi everyone. Yes. Okay, so do you think we should wait for a couple of minutes more or can we start? I don't know. All right. So before starting, I might as well tell you a discovery I've just made, just meaning 2 days ago. Thanks to Elena Milli, who's not with us today. She couldn't join us today. She sent us a text message just saying, sorry, I cannot be with you today. But a couple of days ago, she showed me, she talked to me about another website, which I didn't know, and which can be very useful if you need to, for example, change a little bit a description or a text of some kind. Maybe you wanted to, I don't know, give a different exercise to your students, or maybe you wanted to write a different letter every time. Anyway, you go to Quillbot, I think it's called. Let me check. Yes, Quillbot. Quillbot, and you
description of some kind. Maybe you wanted to.
Okay. Anyway, it's called the Quillbot, and you click on it. You insert your text. Okay, this is a sample text. Quillbot will rewrite your text. Start by writing or pasting something here, and then press the paraphrase button. So let's paraphrase this one, and that's your text will be written by Quillbot. Start by typing or pasting something into this box, then touch the enter key. And these are the variations he made. So you can maybe cancel one or correct one or whatever. So you put any text in here, click rephrase, and your original text will be changed, will be rewritten in a different way. I don't know you, but it often happens to me that I need to rewrite you know, things in a different way, especially if you maybe are, I don't know, working on a website, and maybe you know, the algorithm penalizes you if you keep writing the same things, because they consider you are copying. So if you make some variations, it's much better. And this Quillbot site can be very useful. Or if you want to, I don't know, many occasions. So I've just discovered it, I'm very happy about it, and I thought it could be useful to you too. Okay, so said, shall we go start? Yes, let's start. Last time I was asked for phrasal verbs and idioms, proverbs, these kind of things. So, hi Tiziana,
hello everybody.
Hi.
So I started by writing all the phrasal verbs I could find with the explanation for you and everything. And then I thought this is not the right way to study them. I'm going to send it to you anyway, because it's quite a complete list with all the explanations. For example, ask around. Maybe you want to know which restaurant in your town is the best for a celebration. So you ask all your friends. You ask around all your friends. You ask around. That's the meaning. Ask around the meaning means to ask all the people you know. Ask around. Ask after. In the morning, I saw Jenny. I asked her, how's your sister, Jenny? I asked after her sister, and so on and so on. But then, after a while, I thought, how boring. One will never, ever be able to learn any phrasal verb in this way. There must be a better way to approach them. So I'm going to send you this all the same, because I've spent a few hours on it, and it can be useful all the same because it's in alphabetical order. It's in alphabetical order, and there are the explanations, so it can be useful anyway. But I thought that this is not the correct way to approach phrasal verbs, because if you have to learn a list, you will never get out of it. I know how it works. It's too boring, out of context, no link. It's not the right way. So, but this was the way I was taught at school. You know, I was given a list, for example, like I did last time with the verb to get. But to get, I mean, that there was a reason for that, because to get takes the meaning of the preposition, of the particle. So, you know, get up, get down, get away, you only needed to see the particle. But apart from get, if you have to learn a list of, I don't know, verbs like look, look at, look for, look forward to, look up to, look, it's very, very boring. No, I said that there must be another way.
So what did you suggest?
Do you agree with me, Sandra?
Yes, I do. I'm asking, what are you suggesting then?
Okay, so my suggestion is, first of all, look at them in the context, so that we can see how they're used, when, in what way, this kind of things. And it's much easier to memorize them first, and take a few of them every time, not too many, and learn the most. Okay, I'm sure you already know the most common ones. So there's no point in revising verbs like look at, look for, stand up, sit down, listen to, these kind of things, because we all know them, don't we? If we don't, you tell me, no problems. But generally speaking, what's this? Gino, sono a scuola, ti chiamo dopo.
An English guy who does sketches on YouTube.
Oh, what's the problem? Let's see.
He did a lot of sketches with his son. Well, actually, he makes a lot of videos, Maria Pia.
Oh, yes.
Maybe you know him. He's an English guy who lives, who's been living in the south of Italy for quite a few years. His name is Joe Sanders. And
yes, I've heard of him. Yes.
He does the sketches, yes, just to teach with his son, just to teach
phrasal verbs.
Yes, very beautiful.
Fantastic.
Very beautiful ones. His name is Joe Sanders.
Yes. I look up. Yes. I look up for it. But we cannot see it now because we are on streaming, and I'm afraid of
just an idea for.
No, because I've already been, how can I say, denounced for a copyright. How can I say, for copyrights infringement twice. So I have to be very, very careful now, because otherwise Stephanie is going to kill me.
Yes,
and
can you write down it, please?
Of course.
Yes, we can write the name, of course.
Joe Sanders. Inglese per italiani.
Right.
Per italiani.
And I can look up for it and send you in my email with the summary of what we did today and so on. I can put Joe without the final E. Okay, Joe Sanders. Anyway, yes, I will look it up for you and send you the link in my email. But unfortunately, we cannot really watch his sketches now because I'm not sure whether they are under copyright.
Well, no problem. They can look for him on YouTube. Every Monday he comes out with a new video. Not only phrasal verbs, But he did a very nice work on phrasal verbs.
Good. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you very much indeed. But anyway, what I thought was, let's forget the easiest ones because you probably already know them. So there's no point in, wasting time repeating them. And let's start from a middle level, see how it goes. And my idea was to learn maybe 7, 8 this time, some other 7, 8, maybe 10, I don't know, next time, so that what we learn, you will remember. Because if I give you a long list, you will never remember them. Moreover, another possibility to approach them would be look not at the verb, but at the preposition, at the particle, because the particles have, they're more or less always the same. Up meaning up or, like blow up, these kind of things. Down meaning down or low in something, and so on and so on. So maybe the prepositions, so the particles are easier to remember if connected with the various verbs. But of course, the best thing is to practice them, listen to them in a context and practice them. So that's what I'm going to do today. So let's start with an average level. I'm sure you already know these phrasal verbs, but to be on the safe side, let's have a look at them again. So does anybody want to read it or shall I do it for you? Qualcuno vuole leggere o lo faccio io?
I can read it.
Yes, please go.
I had to decide what to study at university, but it wasn't easy for me. I had so many interests. Although I knew I was running out of time, I couldn't come up with a definite choice. To make matters worse, my parents were going through a divorce. So I never found the right time to bring this problem up and discuss it with them. I was looking forward to university life, but I feared it wouldn't live up to my expectations if I chose the wrong course. For a long time, I had dreamt of being a vet, but I finally realized I wouldn't be able to put up with the many years of study just to see animals suffering at the end. Then it dawned on me that if I was so interested in psychology, I might as well think about studying psychology at university. My parents were taken aback when I told them. They were afraid I would have problems getting by on a psychologist's hard life. In hindsight, I don't think it was a great decision, but everything turned out fine in the end.
Yes, I think it's hindsight, but we can easily check. Wait a second. Okay, let's try Google Traduttore. It means ripensandoci, guardando indietro, col senno di poi, ecco. Vediamo come si...
Hindsight.
Hindsight. Però qui in realtà...
Ma a me dice hindsight. Ah, no, aspetta.
Hindsight.
Okay, she says hindsight, but the writing here, hindsight. Okay, anyway.
Hindsight.
My translator says hind, but it...
Okay, sorry. Anyway, yes, I wasn't sure myself. Personally, I would have said hindsight, but it doesn't matter. Col senno di poi, giusto, col senno di poi. L'idea è guardando indietro, ripensandoci, però sì, col senno di poi. Okay, but apart from hindsight or hindsight, these are some phrasal verbs. think you already know these phrasal verbs. What do you think? Run out of means?
Esaurire.
Yes, esaurire. Finish a supply of something. We ran out of fuel, so we had to push the car in the end. Come up with inventare nel senso di
avere a che fare.
Sì, venire fuori con un'idea.
Ma può anche dire avere a che fare?
Per esempio, prova a fare una frase. No, come up with vuol dire proprio venire fuori con una trovata, con un'idea.
Forse quello che dice la collega è to have to do with, avere a che fare.
Yes, yes. Have to do with, avere a che fare con. Yes. So, for example, a number of interesting points that came up at today's meeting. Going through vuol dire passare attraverso, però qualcosa di brutto, faticoso, triste. Per esempio, go through, attraversare, passare qualcosa di brutto. Per esempio, go through a divorce. To experience something bad. She's going through a bad period, for example. Bring up something or bring something up, si può dire in tutti e due i modi, è di nuovo tirar fuori qualcosa, in questo caso un problema. Sollevare un problema, un argomento. To mention a subject or start to talk about it. Bring it up at the meeting.
Sollevalo.
Sì, sollevare un problema, tirar fuori un argomento, portarlo. Però vedete che c'è sempre questo up come in come up with, c'è questo senso di tirar fuori, di sollevare, di portarlo fuori. Vabbè, looking forward to, lo sanno tutti. Allora, attenzione, be careful because this too is a particle connected with the verb. So, it must be followed by a ing form. I'm looking forward, okay, to meeting you, for example, because this too is not the two of the, how is it, infinitive. It's to which is part of the verb. Ok, questo il to non è un to dell'infinito, è il to che fa parte del verbo look forward to. E quindi va, se ci fosse un verbo dopo, per esempio, I'm looking forward to meeting you. Ecco, ho sbagliato a scrivere. To meeting you at the weekend. E il verbo va in ing. Ok? Perché non è il to dell'infinito, to meet, ma è il to che fa parte di questo verbo, look forward to. Right. Then, sorry?
Can I ask you?
Sure, sure.
Spesso sento dire I can't wait. Qual è il suo significato?
I can't wait, non vedo l'ora. Letteralmente non posso aspettare, è lo stesso significato, non vedo l'ora. I can't wait.
È un po' lo stesso significato?
Sì, 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 è un po' lo stesso
formale,
significato.
Forse.
Esatto, mettiamolo. I can't wait. Yes. Non vedo l'ora di, non... esatto, è lo stesso significato, sì.
Ma se ci fosse un verbo dopo?
No, questo è l'infinito. I can't wait to meet you.
Ok, grazie.
To meet you again. I can't wait to meet you again. Yes. Poi live up to vuol dire
cosa nuovo?
Essere all'altezza di.
Questo non lo sapevo.
To do as well or be as good as other people expect you to. He failed to live up to his parents' expectations. For example, I feared it wouldn't live up to my expectations if I chose the wrong course. Temevo che l'università non sarebbe stata all'altezza delle mie aspettative se sceglievo il corso sbagliato. Ok? Poi to put up with vuol dire sì, sopportare, affrontare, superare. Face something unpleasant. She had to put up with many problems in her life. With fa parte del verbo. Put up with many problems in her life. Okay. To take or be taken aback, essere sorpresi, proprio scioccati. To take aback, scioccare, oppure to be taken aback, essere scioccati. Ovviamente take, took, taken. To shock or surprise somebody very much. I must admit that I was taken aback when I heard we weren't receiving our bonuses this year. I was taken aback. So here my parents were taken aback when I told them. I miei genitori erano scioccati quando gliel'ho detto, sono rimasti proprio molto sorpresi. I was afraid I would have problems getting by on a psychologist's her life. Getting by on vuol dire tirare avanti con, basandosi su, in questo caso, la dura vita dello psicologo, potrebbe essere il salario, to manage to live or do a particular thing using the money, knowledge, equipment, etc. that you have. How can she get by on such a small salary? Okay, get by means to live on with such a small salary. That's the idea. Okay. In hindsight, I don't think it was a great decision, but everything turned out fine in the end. Turned out means si risolse, si finì to happen in a particular way, to develop or end in a particular way. Despite our worries, everything turned out well. Okay, so did you already know these phrasal verbs, or do you want to work a little bit on them? Li conoscevate già questi o volete che ci lavoriamo un po'? Ditemi voi.
Some of them, yes, but others were for me a little bit unclear.
Okay. Now, do you understand their meanings? Do you know their meanings? Is that okay? Shall we try and work a little bit on them? Shall we try to make some sentences using them? Do you work to work in groups, maybe couples, or do you want to talk straight away one by one? What would you prefer? Okay, let's do it one by one for the moment. Okay. Yes, unfortunately, I have to go back because I can't remember them. Okay, so who wants to make a sentence with run out of?
I was ready to make a chocolate cake when I turned out to find out that I ran out of flour.
Yes. I had run out of flour or cocoa or whatever. Yes. Of course, run is irregular. To run, run, run. So I had run out of cocoa, flour, whatever. Yes. Perfect. To run out of means not to have any more. Anybody else wants to try a sentence? Qualcun altro vuole provare la frase? Una frase con ran out of?
I can try.
Yes, thank you, Anna Chiara.
I was driving along the motorway when I realized that I was running out of petrol.
Yes. Ah. Did you have to push your car?
No, it's not a true story.
I know.
Yes, and I had to put up with this situation.
Okay, okay. Let's see, maybe Elena. Elena, do you have milk in your fridge or have you run out of it?
Oh, unfortunately, I ran out of it.
Yes, you ran out of milk.
Yeah.
Okay, what will you do tomorrow morning for breakfast?
Oh, maybe yogurt.
Oh, yogurt, okay. Okay. Marilena, I'm leaving here you later once at home. Okay, what a pity. Right, bye-bye, Tiziana. Okay, sorry, I was looking at the chat. So, Marilena,
Yes.
Do I still like you, or do you still like me, or are you running out of patience with me?
I'm not running out of patience with you. Of course, I'm listening to all the classmates inventing and creating new words. I'm maybe running out of time. Sometimes
Yes.
that is the
Yes,
problem
right.
that occurs, that may
Yes.
occur.
Yes, we're running out of time. Perfect. Okay, so do you think it's okay? Emanuele, did you know this verb?
Yes, I was writing down a sentence.
Okay, tell us,
Yes.
tell us. Is it ready or not yet?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay. In the meantime, Sandra, did you tell us something? Yes, you did, I think. Marianna, did you tell us a sentence with a run out of?
So I can say that I'm running out my food in the fridge, so I really need to the
Go shopping.
Grocery.
Yes, go to the
Is
grocery.
a verb? Just, should I say
go
grocery?
To the grocery. Go to the grocery. Go shopping. Go shopping for food. Go shopping for food. Yes. Christina, did you make a sentence with run out of?
Okay. I was thinking about a sentence, for instance, if you continue buying too many details, you will be run out of saves or run out of your money.
Yes, you'll run out, not be, you'll run out of money. Sì.
Okay.
Finirai I soldi. Okay, well done. Emanuele is...
Well, mine was the same. I was at the supermarket and my trolley was full, but I suddenly realized to have run out the money.
Of money. Run out of money. Yes, I had run out of money. Could you pay with a credit card? Or...
A credit card.
Okay, so run out of. I think it's okay, isn't it? Yes. Then come up with. Come up with. Do you want to try a few sentences with come up with?
Okay, shall I try?
Yeah, thank you.
Yesterday, my manager came up with a new good idea about the work.
Yes, fantastic. Sometimes even managers come up with good ideas. Yes. Anybody else?
I can try. Okay, so to continue the story from before, since the car stopped along the motorway, my friend came up with a solution, which was to hitchhike.
Okay, fantastic. You're writing a novel. Well done. Okay, Sandra, Marilena.
Chiara, hitchhike is fare l'autostop?
Yes, yeah, hitchhiking. Yes.
Hitchhiking. Tiziana.
Okay.
Right. So
we had been working on the new project, but nobody had a real solution. When at last my colleague came up with a very good idea, and we solved any problem.
We sorted things out. Well, to sort out, anche un phrasal verb, risolvere qualcosa, risolvere un problema. We sorted things out. Fantastic. Anybody else? Marilena, Marianna, Cristina? To sort out. To sort out vuol dire risolvere un problema, per esempio. Trovare una soluzione, ecco. Okay.
Is it the same as come up with? It's stronger than the other.
Different. Come up with vuol dire saltare fuori con un'idea, con una ipotesi, con una... Invece sort out vuol dire risolvere un problema. But Sandra said, my colleague came up with an idea and everything was sorted out, something of the kind. Yes. So, anybody else? Are you hating me for this?
Yes, they are all quite similar, because if you find out other sentences, they are only linked. They are all linked with idea, solution.
Yes.
Things like this.
Yes,
I can't find anything different.
To come up with is normally with an idea, with a solution.
A proposal.
Yes. Yes.
Maybe a new project.
Yes,
a
new project,
yes.
Something like that. Yes. Yes.
I can't find anything different.
Hi, Nicoletta. Welcome. Everything okay?
Thanks. Hello, everybody. Yeah.
Yes.
Just finishing there and coming here.
Good.
It's so quick now.
Welcome, welcome. We were looking at a couple of phrasal verbs. And the last one was come up with. Come up with a solution, come up with an idea, come up with a project, okay?
Maria Pia?
Yes.
Let's say, for example, can I ask a question like this? I have a problem. Can you please come up with something?
Yes. Yes. Can you help me to come up with a solution? Yes, perfect. Can you come up with something about it? Yes, perfect.
Also, una nuova idea, un pochino differente. The other day, we're meeting friends. We're having a meeting with friends, but the atmosphere was really dull. When lastly, someone came up with a joke, with a really funny joke, and everything burst out laughing.
Yes. That's burst out or crack out, laughing. Perfect. Yes. Yes, came up with a joke. Yeah. Right. Then what was the next one? Let me see. Going through, go through. Go through usually means go through something bad, something sad, something not positive.
I've got one.
May I try?
Yes, please, Marianna.
So can you repeat the verb? Can I see again the going through? Is it?
Go through, yes.
So everyone in the last year went through a very bad situation.
Right. How right you are. How right you are. It was a hard time for everyone. We all went through a very sad period. Yes. Anybody else?
Since the pandemic burst out, relationships went through hard times.
Yes, went through hard times. You know what? Prince Philip has just died, and Queen Elizabeth must be going through a very sad period now. Okay, that's the idea, to go through, meaning to pass through a sad story. Okay.
Or even to go through an illness.
Could be an illness, certainly, yes. He went through the disease, you know, yeah. Then bring up.
Well, can I say something?
Sure, please do.
Can I only say something? No, that you said you have just told us that maybe Queen Elizabeth is going through a difficult period, but it's also possible she is coming up
with a new husband. Yes, it's possible.
She is coming up with a solution to her problems.
Yes. No, I think after all, I think he really loved her in a way, you know.
No, yeah.
Because anyway, let's go on.
Yeah, it was only because I went to the last
of course we're joking. Of course we're joking, but very good. I really appreciate that you use, you know, what we are learning, you know, in different ways. Yes.
Sì, mi è venuto in mente, no, che era una coppia molto affiatata. Come diresti affiatata?
Close together. They were very close together. Yes, they were very close.
They gave us the idea they were very close together.
Yes.
I think, yes, their couple worked a lot because although it mustn't have been easy to be the Queen's husband.
No, it mustn't. Yes, must have been very difficult. Moreover, he had renounced his title as a Prince of Greece and so on to marry her. So, you know, it must have been very sad for him to be, in a way, the second.
I suggest you to see
the
Crown.
Sorry,
the Crown. Do you
sorry,
know the series? The Crown. Yeah, it's very, 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 very good, very interesting about the royal family.
Yes, I couldn't hear the first part of your sentence. Who was very interested?
The Crown, no, is
oh, everybody, yes. Oh, yes. In Britain, everybody is very interested in the royal families, you know, stories and so on. Yes, yes, definitely. And Sandra, what? Yeah.
And did you know? I saw some pictures when Prince Philip was very young. He was a very good-looking guy.
Yes, definitely. Very handsome guy. Yes. Queen Elizabeth too was very nice, very beautiful. Yeah, a beautiful young lady. But he was very handsome as well. Yes.
Really?
Yeah. And look what came out, the Charles. Anyway, let's forget about it.
Poor Charles.
Yes.
Anyway. Have you watched the Crown? I'm watching the second series of Crown, and I'm going towards the third one. No, haven't?
No.
You haven't? Yeah, it's really...
Is it interesting?
Yeah, it is. I like it a lot.
Do you watch it on the computer?
No, on TV, on Sky. Because I have got Netflix, you know. I have got Netflix, and so I can watch it on TV. I can share it on the screen, on the large screen, but it's I really liked it. My daughter used the two, and then I became passionate with it all the same. And I really like, because you know, you have got I don't know whether it's real. It's we can consider it as a true
Accurate,
report, you know.
yes.
But anyway, they give a good presentation, both of the Queen, that I like her more and more by watching it, and that of
Prince
Philip, that anyway had his his problem when he was also young, because I didn't know that he used to go to a college, a very severe college, a strict college, and then he obliged. And he obliged in Scotland, and he obliged his son Charles, poor Charles, to enter it. I didn't know this part of their life, and okay, there are a lot of underneath problems to be discovered in order to understand the life they had in the past. You know, I think it's interesting for us all to know.
Yes,
the background.
It is. Problem is, I never have time to watch TV, so.
I had during Christmas time, you know, and from now and then I try to watch, because I think it's useful for us.
How many episodes are there?
Oh, there are 10 episodes for each series. Yeah.
Oh my God!
I have finished the second one, but my nieces have watched it, but they told me that the third series is not so interesting. It's quite boring. My daughter has watched everything. She's so interested in. I'm happy because she's.
Oh yes, you can always learn a lot of things. It's history after all. It's history,
and you can. It's history. It's history. Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, yes. Do you want to go on talking about Prince Philip, or do you want to go back to the phrasal verbs? It's up to you. We can do whatever you want to.
Well, lucky we can go back to the phrasals.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, but if you find something more interesting to talk about, no problems for me. Okay, so bring up is like come up with, only you bring up a problem or a discussion or a point. Sì, lo porti alla luce, invece di come up è più, what's the difference? They're very, very similar. One
è una cosa nuova. Come up è su qualcosa di nuovo.
Ecco, forse sì, esatto. And bring up invece è portare un punto di discussione. Yes. Look forward to, everybody knows it, don't you? Live up to certain expectations. Do you want to make some phrases with live up to? A typical one would be, I really loved my father and tried my best to please him, but I seemed never to be able to live up to his expectations, for example. Or anybody else?
I don't know if I will live up with a new role.
Live up to my new role?
If I live up to a new role.
Okay, I thought you were going on with the sentence. Yes, perfect. Yes. I don't know. Anybody else? I'm sure Tiziana will be a very good teacher when she becomes a teacher, and
one day,
able to live up to all her children's and parents' expectations.
Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate
Okay,
it.
so live up to. Let's go on. What's the next one? Put up with è affrontare qualcosa di duro. Put up with many years of study. Just to see animal suffering at the end. Put up with. Any idea with put up with? So Tiziana will become a very good teacher, but before that, she'll have to put up with many hours of study.
I agree with you.
For Tiziana.
Put up with, yes. Put up with.
Yes.
Can you use it also for time? I mean, we will put up with a very hard week.
Oh yes, yes. I had to put up with a lot of problems, a very hard week. Yes, or even with a person. I don't know. I'm sure Queen Elizabeth and Prince Philip were very much in love, but she had to put up with his strange sense of humor sometimes. Okay, and he had to put up with the fact that she was more important than him. He was always the second, you know. Yes, so put up with. Any other suggestion, sentence?
Put up with the daily chores, for example.
That's sorry?
Put up with the daily chores at home.
Oh, yes.
For example, my problem.
Yes, yes. Okay. Put up with a lot of problems. Yes.
Yeah, and okay, chores.
For Marilena, she had to put up with a lot of problems in her career, in her life, in the last days. Or
Maria Pia, is it a synonym to face too? To face.
Face. Sì, però face può essere affrontare qualunque roba, positiva o negativa. Put up with vuol dire affrontare qualcosa di negativo.
Ah, ok.
Vuol dire più sopportare che affrontare, dover sopportare qualcosa di...
To bear. Okay.
To bear, yes. To bear. Yeah.
Well,
okay.
Something like it's the end of the school year and teachers have to put up with a lot of documents to fill in, for example.
Yes. Perfect. Yes. Very, very good. Let's go on. Taken aback, to take aback. Take aback, any idea?
Take aback, what is the context? Take back.
Be very surprised, be shocked by something. When she told me she was going to live abroad, I was really taken aback by the news. Mm-hmm. I thought she wanted to stay in Verona. Okay, I didn't expect it. I didn't expect it at all. So I was really taken aback by the news. Okay.
Yeah.
When I was told about the rumor, I was really taken aback, and I couldn't put up with it.
Mm-hmm. Perfect, perfect. Put up with the idea, for example. Yes, perfect, fantastic. Yes. If I told you that, I don't know, I'm going to die tomorrow. Would you be taken aback by it? I'm not going to die tomorrow. Hopefully. Okay. Any other idea for a sentence with the to take aback? No? Shall we go on? Okay. Get by on. Get by on. Ok, get by nel senso di vivere, on con, che ne so io, questo salario, questa vita, questa, ok? I don't know how she can get by on her big family. Too many children. I don't know. Yes.
How can we get by this pandemic?
By on.
How long?
By on.
Yes, on all the problems made by this pandemic. Yes. How can we get by on all the problems made by this pandemic? Yes. Okay.
I'm trying to get by on with a little money.
Yes. Get by on my small salary, on my little money. Yes. Yes. Perfect. Yes. And then turn out. Turn out. Do you remember what it means? It means finire. Esatto. Okay. I don't know. The story was very, very sad, but it turned out all right at the end. Or, I don't know. It was going to rain, but it turned out fine, finally.
Yeah, it turned out okay.
Okay. Okay, I thought that these were quite not common, but you know, middle level phrasal verbs. I had chosen for you 7 more difficult ones, which are quite common, but not so well known. Do you want to have a look at them, or shall we leave them for maybe next time? What would you prefer?
Could see them now?
Yes, let's have a look at them quick. And then if you think they are too difficult for you, we can leave it for next time and do something else today. 7 phrasal verbs I wanted to do today with you. Crack up. Crack up means burst out laughing, as somebody said before. Laugh suddenly and a lot when you're not expected to. She cracked up when I told her what happened. You know, I told her what happened and she couldn't resist laughing like this. It just cracks me up what some people say. Her joke cracked up the class, or cracked the class up. Both are good. He couldn't help but crack up laughing. Okay, this is used when you are supposed to be serious, but you can't manage to stay serious and you finally crack up laughing, you know, like this. Of course, crack up also may mean break up. but this is quite, you know, easy to understand. But this second meaning, crack up, means to burst out laughing because you can't resist anymore. Okay. Do you want to make a sentence, or maybe let's go on, see the other ones, and then you tell me if you want to do them today or maybe next time. Stir up. To stir means to mix, to agitate. And stir up means to mix and bring up something. For example, when you make someone feel an emotion, usually a bad one, you stir it up. These kinds of questions stir up anxiety. The pictures stirred up lots of memories. The job of an artist, of artists, is to stir things up. Their attempts to stir up animosity fell flat. These kinds of questions inevitably stir up anxiety. Few psychology terms stir up confusion, like the word psychopath. His paintings continue to stir up controversy. This was calculated to stir up discontent. Some sections of the media constantly stir up dissent, and so on and so on. I've put quite a number because I thought it was maybe a difficult verb. These are, in my opinion, I don't know if I'm right, not well-known verbs by non-English speaking people, but which are used a lot by English speaking people. So that's why I thought that they could be important to, you know, to learn. Stir up, light up, light, of course, to light, lit, è irregolare. To light up, of course, can mean to light up, for example, a match, a fire, a light, and so on and so on. But it can be used for someone's eyes or face when it lights up. They look happy or excited. For example, her face lit up when she saw us coming. Her eyes light up whenever he sees me. His face lit up with delight because of you. Justin's face lit up with a smile. Ok, si illumina. La sua faccia si è illuminata quando ci ha visto, i suoi occhi si sono illuminati. Ok? In questo senso. Poi, per carità, light up vuole anche dire accendere, per esempio accendere un fuoco, light up a fire, light up a match, light up, I don't know, a lamp, and so on. Ma in questo senso si usa anche per gli occhi o per la faccia quando si illuminano. Tear up. Okay, tear up. Wait a second. There is a verb, tear, which means break. But in this case, tear up comes from tears, lacrime. If you tear up, you start to have tears in your eyes because you're sad or happy or moved by something. He started to tear up when he said goodbye to us. Gli sono venute le lacrime agli occhi quando ci ha salutato. I teared up when I read her message. Mi sono venute le lacrime agli occhi quando ho letto il suo messaggio. Try to watch the video without tearing up. Cerca di guardare il video senza piangere, senza farti venire le lacrime agli occhi. Ok? Poi tear, attenzione, perché tear è anche un verbo irregolare, che infatti fa tore e torn, ma questo è un'altra cosa. to tear, tore, torn, and tear up vuole anche dire, per esempio, tear up like this, you know? This is tear up, strappare. Ma in questo caso invece non viene dal verbo to tear, e infatti è regolare, teared, perché non viene dal verbo to tear, viene dalla parola lacrima, tear. E tear up vuol dire farsi venire le lacrime agli occhi. Questi verbi they are all very much used in conversation by English speaking people, and they're not very much, how can I say, taught at school or learned by foreigners. So that's why I chose them. But if you want to, we can do it next time. It's up to you, I don't know. The other one is freak out. Freak out vuol dire andare fuori di testa. If you freak out, or if something... Sorry?
There was a famous song in the 70s, I think.
Really?
You remember that? Yes. Freak out.
Ah, ok. Ok, freak out vuol proprio dire perdere il controllo, andare fuori di testa, in questo senso. And I have put a few examples. If you freak out, or if something or someone freaks you out, you feel so angry, scared, or surprised that you cannot control yourself. He freaked out when he saw the spider. Ah, spider! He had an exaggerated reaction, you know, out of control. I freaked out when I realized that I was late for work. Meeting his parents freaked Maria out, or freaked out Maria. Both are possible. She freaked out on him. Turn all the clocks in your house forward 1 hour and watch everyone freak out as they realize they're late for work. And so on and so on. I've put quite a few examples here.
Maria Pia,
yes,
is a freak out more or less the same as losing the plot? I came across this.
Yes, lose your head. Yes, lose your head, anche perdere la testa, lose the blood. Yes, it's the same. But it's more used, I think, freak out. Yeah. So Tiziana, even if at your exam you see you're running out of time, don't freak out. Keep calm and go on till the end of it.
Okay. I'll try my best.
Okay.
Have you heard about? Have you heard about?
Yeah.
No. I was. How did he say? Have you heard about the idea, the possibility not to have a pre-selection at this concorso?
Oh, really? They have changed.
Yeah. Who knows? We still don't know about it, but it's likely that it's likely this.
It's quite probable that
like
they
this.
will change the rules.
And also probably there will be just one written examination and one oral examination instead of 2 written examinations. Who knows? We still don't know. I wanted to tell you, I was scioccata.
Oh yes, I was shocked by this. I was taken aback. I was taken aback
about this.
Yes, by this. Yes, I was really taken aback when I heard of this. Yes.
I'm very happy, of course.
Who knows what's best and what's worse?
I was very happy about it. Yeah, taken aback.
Ok, take out on vuol dire prendersela con qualcuno. When you take it out on someone, you treat them badly because you feel tired, upset or angry, even though it's not their fault. Ok, quando ce la prendiamo con qualcuno che magari non c'entra niente. When she's stressed out, she always takes it out on me. I'm sorry I took it out on you. Don't take your anger out on me. Don't take it out on me. If you got a problem, take it out on a drum, somebody said. Dum, 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 play the drum or play boxing. Will you stop taking it out on me? La finisci di prendertela con me? He shouldn't take it out on you. Non dovrebbe prendersela con te, ok? Prendersela con qualcuno o con qualcosa. And finally, tell off, che è molto simile, cioè no, non è molto simile, vuol dire sgridare qualcuno. If you tell someone off, you speak to them angry for doing something wrong. If she does it again, he's going to tell her off. He's going to rebuke her, to, I don't know, to get angry with her. I was so mad at him that I told him off. Ero così arrabbiata con lui che l'ho proprio sgridato. I told them off for lying to me. Li ho sgridati perché mi avevano detto le bugie. I got told off for driving carelessly. Mi hanno sgridato per aver guidato senza, sì, facendo poca attenzione. And so on and so on. To tell off. To make you use and learn this, I had prepared an exercise based on images. Which was this one. Okay, can you tell me what's she doing?
Freaking out. Shouting. Angry.
Freaking out.
Yes, she's shouting. Yes, she's freaking out. She freaked out completely. Okay, she got crazy. She lost her head. She, you know, she's freaking out. Okay, and can you imagine why?
What? Because of
when she
was scared.
Yeah.
Scared.
Scared. Okay, I thought she was angry. I thought something like when she was told she was made redundant, she freaked out completely. I've spent all my life in this firm. They cannot send me home. You know, I don't know. What about this? Yeah, sorry.
He had just entered her son's bedroom, and it was such a messy situation. It was such a mess, and she couldn't bear it. Everything was upside down.
Yes.
There were clothes on the floor. There were books all around the bed.
And she had cleaned it the day before. She had cleaned it the day before, so she completely freaked out.
Completely freaked out.
Ah, you know? Okay, what about this one? When she heard she hadn't passed.
She's tearing up.
Tearing up?
Tearing up.
Oh, no, these are all freak out for the moment.
All of them?
Yes, when she heard that she hadn't passed the
I think
exam,
she's disgusted about something.
She really freaked out. No, qualcosa del tipo quando si ha sentito che non aveva passato l'esame, è crollata proprio, she freaked out. Do you want me to write the sentences? When she heard she hadn't passed the exam, she freaked out. She collapsed, she had the breakdown. And number one was...
shouldn't be past.
Sorry?
Shouldn't be the verb past. hadn't passed.
Past, yes. The past
Ah,
tense.
sorry, yes, sorry. I was thinking about this one. When she entered her son's room.
I'm sorry, I had another idea for the first picture.
Yes.
I was thinking that she freaked out when she realized what the hairdresser made on her.
Good idea. Yes, when she saw her new hair style, her
new hairstyle. Okay.
Sorry?
Yeah. That's right. Yes, I was saying hairstyle.
She freaked out completely.
Yeah.
Okay, what about number 3? Number 3.
When
he realized that someone had stolen his car, he just freaked out.
New car, brand new car. La sua macchina nuova di zecca. He freaked out. Okay, yes, that's the idea. Ah, la mia nuova macchina. Right, okay, let's see the next one. Okay, so. Okay, number 1. She saw her old mother in her deathbed. Perché sono così allegra oggi?
But we are speaking about tearing up.
Yes.
You can't avoid.
Ah, yes, you're right. Yes. What about this one?
Maria Pia, can it be also tear up used with, for example, I'm tearing up for joy, per la gioia?
Yes, you could. Yes. If you're very happy.
So not only for sad things.
She was so moved by her new present, she teared up. Okay. Era così commossa dal suo nuovo regalo che le sono venute le lacrime agli occhi. Sì, può essere anche per una cosa bella, è vero. Però le foto qui che ho preso erano tutte brutte.
Yeah.
So, number 2. She tried.
Is the verb regular? Teared?
Allora, tear in questo caso sì.
Ah, ok.
Perché deriva da tear, lacrima. C'è, come vi dicevo, anche un verbo to tear, torn, che vuol dire strappare.
Ah, ok.
È irregolare.
Ok.
Però questo deriva da lacrima, to tear up, e quindi è regolare, teared up, yes. She tried to explain her point of view, but nobody listened to her. So she teared up. Beh, non è una grande spiegazione effettivamente. Any other idea?
Sorry. She tried to explain her point of view or her point of view.
Sorry,
Okay.
you're right. Sì, a volte strapparlo. But nobody listened to her, so she teared up. Yes. Maledetti, nessuno vuole ascoltarmi. Okay, what about this one, number 3?
Well, for instance, when she read about her boyfriend's letter, she started to tear up.
Esatto, she started to tear up. Yes, perfect. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Ok? Farsi venire le lacrime agli occhi. I often tear up when I see a movie. Almost always, to be honest. I tear up for joy, I tear up for sadness, I tear up for anxiety, I tear up, I'm a very emotive person, and I often tear up when I see a movie. Okay, that's the idea. Right, let's go on. Okay, he was supposed to drink, but nevertheless, he couldn't help but laugh. So he...
Crack up.
Yes.
Cracks up.
He cracked up.
Cracked up.
Che non riesco più ad andare. Ok. So he cracked up. Laughing, se volete, però è sottinteso. He cracked up laughing. What about this one?
So cute.
Okay, when he saw his mother, he cracked up laughing. What about this one? He was serious at first, but then he cracked up.
Excuse me, Maria Pia, do you usually need to put laughing?
No,
after?
not necessarily.
No.
Cracked
No.
up already means
Yeah.
cracked up laughing.
You can't avoid it.
Yes, you don't need to put laughing. Yes, he cracked up.
Pia, can you say he cracked up by listening the joke, for example, he cracked up by.
He cracked up.
He cracked up by.
Listening to the joke. He cracked up listening to the joke. Yes. Or when he heard the joke. Yes, and so on. What about this one?
Tell off? No, tell.
Yes, she told him off. Breaking the vase.
Tell off.
L'ha sgridato per aver rotto il vaso.
Prendersela con qualcuno era tell on.
No, tell off vuol dire sgridare.
Take bla bla on me significa, it means non prenderti, in second picture probably.
Ah, questo se l'ha prese con lui? No, secondo me era il padre che sgridava il figlio per qualcosa, forse ho sbagliato un po' foto in effetti. Sembra che lui dica, ma perché te la prendi con me? Hai ragione. Vabbè, allora questa la spostiamo sotto. La tagliamo per il momento, la mettiamo sotto. Ok, what about this one?
She told him off for breaking the vase.
The dog was told off for having ruined the picture. I don't know. Okay, she is a telling off. the dog. Cattivo, non si fa così. Ok? To tell off. Sgridare. What about these ones?
Laugh.
Light up.
Light up, exactly.
Lit up.
Look how's light up sì, è il presente, lit up è il passato. Look how his eyes or face lit up when she saw his mother or whatever, his friends. Okay, he lit up when he saw the holiday place. Their faces lit up when they got married. Okay, I'm going to send you these pictures and you can write a few sentences about them. Okay, this is
this is a really good activity, you know. The only way to memorize the...
Exactly. I think it's easier to memorize in this way.
Yeah, it's a helpful activity for the students also.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problems. So, yes, do you remember this one? Shall we watch the list?
He took out on her
yes,
because he was very tired. And
exactly. Yes, he took out on her because he was very tired. What about this one? He's bullying him. He always takes out on him. What about this one? The father thought he had done something wrong, but it wasn't true. But nevertheless, he took out, no, beh, non lo so, mi sono un po' incasinata con la storia. Anyway,
when he saw his hadn't been taken out, he took out.
Yes, he took out on him.
Maria Pia, have you seen all the phrasal verbs you showed us before?
Which one?
No, the list of verbs, the phrasal verbs.
Ah, the list, yes. Which one? Well, the seven verbs.
Yes. Will you be sending us? Yes, please.
Yes, I will send you everything. Don't you worry. I will send you everything.
Thank you.
Yes.
Because some of them...
I will send you everything. Ecco, si potrebbe anche non prendersela solo con una persona, ma magari anche con una cosa. He got so frustrated and angry that he took out on his own computer. Se l'è presa col computer stesso, which wasn't working properly, for example. Okay, so I'm going to send you these pictures if you want to write a few sentences. This can be very helpful to memorize these seven what is it? Phrasal verbs. Okay, but I was also asked mantenere ma no. I was also asked for idioms and proverbs. So come on. So I have written a few proverbs for you with the translation or the corresponding one in Italian. For example, who wants to read it? Chi vuole leggere? Dai, una testa, vai. Yuhu, ci siete?
Yes, I'm starting. So, a bird. Okay, Tiziana.
A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush.
Bush. In the bush. Sì, bush sono i cespugli.
Okay.
Quindi
meglio un uovo oggi che la gallina domani.
Sì, letteralmente sarebbe un uccello in mano vale come due nei cespugli che non sei ancora riuscito a prendere, ok? Quindi l'idea è meglio avere un uovo oggi che una gallina domani, è meglio avere solo un uccello preso che non due. A friend in need is a friend indeed. Un amico si vede nel momento del bisogno. Un amico nel bisogno è un vero amico. A friend in need is a friend indeed.
Nice.
A full purse never lacked friends. Un portafoglio pieno ha un portafoglio pieno, non mancano mai gli amici. Non sono mai mancati gli amici. Non so come si potrebbe dire in italiano, comunque. A leopard cannot change its spots. Esatto, un leopardo non può cambiare le sue macchie. Quello che noi diremmo il lupo perde il pelo ma non il vizio, nel senso, sì. A smooth sea never made a skillful sailor. Un mare calmo non ha mai fatto un buon marinaio. Bisogna affrontare le tempeste per diventare bravi. An inch of error is a mile of error. Un pollice d'errore vale un miglio di errore. Un errore è sempre un errore. Che tu rubi una mela, che tu rubi 100 milioni, è sempre rubare. Questa è l'idea. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Everybody knows this. Better to have loved and lost than never have loved at all. Anche questa è molto famosa. Children, fools and drunkards tell the truth. Anche questa è molto famosa. Don't count your chickens before they're hatched. Non contare i pulcini prima che siano nati. Noi diremmo non dire gatto se non l'hai nel sacco, oppure non vendere la pelle dell'orso prima di averlo preso. Early go to bed and early to rise make a man healthy, wealthy and wise. Andare a letto presto e svegliarsi presto rende un uomo ricco, in salute e saggio. Però poi c'è chi ha aggiunto early to rise and early to bed makes a man healthy but socially dead. Give somebody an inch and they'll take a yard. Gli dai un dito e si prende un braccio, dai a qualcuno un pollice e si prenderanno una yard. Great boast, small roast. Tanto fumo, poco arrosto, diremo noi. Quindi grandi parole, ma poca sostanza, fondamentalmente. He that lives on hope has a slim diet. Chi vive sperando muore cantando. Chi vive di speranza ha una magra dieta, mangia poco, fondamentalmente. Ignorance is bliss. L'ignoranza è una benedizione, beati gli ignoranti. It takes two to make a quarrel. Per litigare bisogna essere in due. Love makes the world go round. Love will find a way. Make hay while the sun shines. Fai fieno mentre splende il sole. Noi diremmo battere il ferro finché è caldo, cioè approfitta del momento buono. Non rinviare a dopo che poi magari non c'è più sole e non puoi più far fieno. Words hurt more than swords. Le parole feriscono più delle spade. One may think that dares not speak. L'idea è, non posso permettermi di dirlo, però posso pensarlo. Uno può pensare ciò che non osa dire. Practice makes perfect. Praise a fair day at night. Aspetta la notte per dire che è stato un bel giorno, ok? Some are wise and some are otherwise. The darkest hour is that before dawn. L'ora più buia è quella che precede l'alba. Time and tide wait for no man. Il tempo e la marea non aspettano nessuno, della serie, date una mossa. Time is money. To be between the devil and the deep sea. Essere tra l'incudine e il martello, diremmo noi, tra il diavolo e il profondo mare. A volte dicono deep blue sea, comunque. Well begun is half done. Chi ben comincia è già a metà dell'opera. Poi queste non le ho tradotte perché mi sembravano troppo ovvie. Tomorrow is another day. Boys will be boys. Easy come, easy go. Quello che arriva gratis se ne va facilmente, l'idea è. Never too old to learn. Slow but sure. One step at a time. Eat to live, not live to eat. There's no place like home. Any port in a storm. Ognuno ha i suoi problemi. History repeats itself. The more you get, the more you want. Many are called, but few are chosen. The tree is known by its fruit. The company makes the feast. A fool in his and his money are soon parted. Uno sciocco perde facilmente i suoi soldi. All that glitters is not gold. Non tutto ciò che luccica è oro. He who pays the piper calls the tune. Chi suona il piffero, il flauto, dà il tono, nel senso comanda, diciamo. Chi ha in mano il piffero comanda. From the sublime to the ridiculous is only a step. United we stand, divided we fall. Don't throw the baby out with the bath water. Poi ce ne sono molte di famose che hanno anche la controparte e mi fanno morire da ridere. Birds of a feather flock together. Gli uccelli dello stesso tipo di penne,
piumaggio.
Esatto, dello stesso piumaggio stanno insieme, che in italiano potrebbe essere Dio li fa e poi li accoppia, oppure dimmi con chi vai e ti dirò chi sei. Però spesso aggiungono until the cat comes, finché arriva il gatto, poi si dividono e scappano uno di qua, uno di là. Jack of all trades, master of none. Chi sa far tutto non fa bene niente. But still better than master of one. Ma è sempre meglio che saper fare solo una cosa. Queste sono le aggiunte che hanno fatto ai proverbi. The early bird gets the worm, but the second mouse gets the cheese. Perché il primo viene intrappolato. Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. Quando per esempio sei curioso e dici ma allora com'è andata a finire, cosa gli ha detto? Curiosity killed the cat. È abbastanza comune come proverbio, diciamo, però but satisfaction brought it back. Blood is thicker than water. Il sangue non è acqua, è più fisso dell'acqua. Però questa spesso è cambiata in the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. Il sangue come si può dire, degli amici, degli amici, diciamo, è meglio dell'acqua del grembo materno. Great minds think alike, and fools rarely differ. Rome wasn't built in a day, but it burnt in one. Roma non fu costruita in un giorno, però è bruciata in un giorno. Ok? Poi ci sono, mi sono divertita tanto a fare ste robe, perché poi ho trovato le metaphors. You know what the metaphors are? When you put together two proverbs, like, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. It's made from, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Attraverseremo quel ponte quando ci arriviamo. L'idea è, ci penseremo al momento. Plus, don't burn your bridges, che vuol dire non bruciarti tutti i ponti alle spalle, lasciati delle vie di fuga, no? E questa, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it, ha il senso di quando ci arriveremo faremo un pasticcio. Non avremo una soluzione, ma ci penseremo quando ci arriveremo, ok? Della serie, I don't know, Will you, I don't know, do you prefer to get COVID or be vaccinated with AstraZeneca? We'll burn that bridge when we get to it. Ci penseremo quando arriveremo a quel punto, però so già che non ci sarà una soluzione positiva, e questo è il punto, ok? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it, vuol dire ci penseremo quando arriveremo a quel punto. Troveremo una soluzione quando sarà il momento. And we'll burn at the bridge when we get to it, e quando sarà il momento andremo in malora. Questa è l'idea. We could stand here and talk until the cows turn blue. È un insieme di we could stand here and talk till the cows come home. Potremmo stare qui a parlare finché rientrano le mucche. E we could stand here and talk till we turn blue in the face. Potremmo stare qui a parlare finché diventiamo blu in faccia a forza di discutere. E il senso è, potremmo stare a parlare chissà quanto. We could stand here and talk till the cows turn blue, vuol dire potremmo stare a parlare chissà quanto e non arrivare a nessuna conclusione, perché le mucche non diventeranno mai blu. Ok? We could go on walking forever on this. Mentre le mucche prima o poi rientrano e la faccia prima o poi diventa blu a forza di parlare, e le mucche non diventeranno mai blu, e quindi potremmo andare a parlare per sé, andare avanti a discutere su questo per sempre senza trovare una soluzione. Questa è l'idea. The road to hell wasn't paved in a day. È un insieme di the road to hell was paved with good intentions. La strada dell'inferno era lastricata di buone intenzioni. E Rome wasn't built in a day. Roma non fu creata in un giorno. E il senso è, the road to hell wasn't paved in a day. La strada per l'inferno non è stata lastricata in un giorno, quindi ci vuole tempo per fare, fermati perché sei ancora in tempo per fermarti, ok? Anche se hai fatto qualcosa di sbagliato, ci vuole tanto prima di finire l'inferno, quindi fai ancora in tempo a recuperare, questa è l'idea. Half of one, 6 dozens of another. Deriva da 6 of one, half a dozen of another. 6 corrisponde a mezza dozzina, no? E invece half of one, 6 dozen of another vuol dire proprio prendere lucciole per lanterne. Non aver capito niente, perché metà di uno non corrisponde a 6 dozzine di un altro. Ok? Quindi accannare completamente qualcosa. Burning the midnight oil at both ends. Viene da burning the midnight oil, che vuol dire star su fino a tardi, bruciare l'olio della mezzanotte, quindi star su oltre la mezzanotte, e burning the candle at both ends, bruciare la candela da entrambi i lati, ovvero sprecarla, capito? Perché invece di bruciare solo da una parte, la bruci da tutte e due le parti, si consuma molto prima, non puoi recuperare la cera, eccetera, eccetera. E burning the midnight oil at both ends vuol dire lavorare tanto sprecando energie. È inutile lavorare fino a tardi, fino dopo mezzanotte, se non si conclude niente. Ok? Questa è l'idea. E poi invece ci sono quelli che chiamano i dogma, che uniscono le cose concrete con le cose più, diciamo, non concrete. Per esempio, she broke his car and his heart. Lei gli ha distrutto la macchina, and my temper. Ho perso le chiavi e ho perso anche la pazienza. Mr. Pickwick took his hat and his sleeve. Mr. Pickwick si prese il cappello e se ne andò, sarebbe, e took his leave. Con lo stesso verbo si mette insieme qualcosa di concreto con qualcosa di non concreto. My teeth and ambitions are bared. Questo si trova per esempio nel Re Leone. I miei denti sono, come si può dire in italiano?
Sepolte.
No, bared, denudati, ma nel senso messi in mostra, e le ambizioni anche, cioè ha fatto vedere i denti e le sue ambizioni.
Ah, il contrario.
They covered themselves with dust and glory. Si coprirono di polvere e di gloria. Quando metti insieme due cose. Sono molto usate nelle canzoni. They're very much used in songs or in novels because, yes, they're little funny, you know? And then many other idioms. A blessing in disguise, a dime a dozen, beat around the bush. Beat around the bush vuol dire, sì, allora, non so come si dice in italiano. Avoid saying what you
Girarci
mean.
intorno.
Girarci intorno, brava, era quello che cercavo. Pensavo più a menare il camparlaia, però sì, girarci intorno. Better late than never, bite the bullet, break a leg, call it a day. Call it a day vuol dire basta, per oggi abbiamo fatto giornata. Cut somebody some slack, cutting corners, trovare scorciatoie, easy does it, eccetera, eccetera. Ve le ho scritte qui. Però ce ne sono tantissime e probabilmente non saranno neanche tutte, ma non importa. Ma alcune sono veramente carine, mi piacciono da matti. I really enjoyed it. Oh yes,
you did a great job. Thank you.
Yeah, I like it actually, but I've taken a couple of them to memorize. So, do you remember this proverb?
No.
A bird
in a hand is worth than two in a bush.
In the bush.
Yes.
A bird in a hand is worth two in the bush. Ok, meglio avere un uccello in mano che due liberi. Meglio un uovo oggi che una gallina domani. What about this one?
A leopard never changes.
Cannot change its spots.
A leopard cannot change its spots. Ok? Il lupo perde il pelo ma non il vizio. What about this one?
A calm. No.
A calm sea never made a
smooth
sailor.
sea.
Yes, a smooth sea, brava. A smooth sea never made a skillful sailor.
Skillful sailor. Yeah.
Esatto. What about this one? Make hay when the sun shines. Esatto, approfitta quando splende il sole per fare il fieno. Make hay, H-A-Y, hay, fieno, make hay when the sun shines. Fai il fieno quando splende il sole. Ok, perché quando piove non lo puoi fare più, perché il fieno bagnato non può essere raccolto. Ok, quindi batti il ferro finché è caldo, diciamo noi, approfitta del momento. Make hay when the sun shines. What about this one? He is between the devil
The water.
and the deep
blue sea.
Deep blue sea.
The deep blue sea. Yes. He's between the devil and the deep blue sea. È tra il diavolo e il mare profondo. Quindi è tra l'incudine e il martello. Yes, in a very bad situation. Tra l'incudine e il martello diremmo noi, oppure i veneziani direbbero tra Marco e Todaro. Allora, perché in piazza San Marco there are two columns, one with Saint Theodore on it and the other one with Saint Mark. And in between those two columns, they used to hang the people. So being between Saint Theodore and Saint Mark was being in a very bad position. Perché in piazza San Marco c'erano due colonne, in cima c'era San Teodoro, che era il vecchio santo protettore di Venezia, e nell'altra invece San Marco. E tra le due colonne di San Teodoro e San Marco facevano le impiccagioni. Quindi essere tra Todoro e Marco voleva dire essere proprio in una brutta posizione, tra l'incudine e il martello, oppure between the devil and the deep sea. What about this one? Not all that glitters is gold. Non tutto ciò che luccica è oro. Questa è una mela marcia, per esempio. Not all that glitters is gold. What about this one? Throw away the baby with the bath water.
Yes.
Esatto, buttare via il bambino con l'acqua sporca. What about this one? It's no use.
L'acqua sul latte versato. The water.
Wine over
Spilled
the
milk.
spilled milk.
Over. Versato com'era?
Spilled.
Yes, l'idea è inutile piangerci su, insomma, guardiamo avanti.
Se no use.
Ok? What about this one?
Too many
Come?
cooks spoil
It's
the
no
water.
use wine over. It's no use wine over spilled milk. What about this one? Non mettiamo un po' più di sale, no, mettiamo un po' più di spezia, non mettiamo un po' più e viene uno schifo di uovo. Too many cooks spoil the broth.
With this
Broth. B-R-O-A-T-H. Broth. Sì, il brodo. What about this one?
Ok. Questo è quello che dice one.
Yes. A bird in the hand is worth
two in the bush.
Esatto. Vabbè, questa è un po' strana, però sarebbe don't put all your eggs in one basket. Non mettere tutte le uova in un unico cestino. Come si dice in italiano? Non
far di tutte erbe un fascio.
No, l'idea è non rischiare tutto, ecco, non mettere tutte le uova in un unico cestino. Questo è il senso. What about this one? Don't count your eggs before they're hatched. Non contare le uova, però non sarebbe stato le uova, sarebbe chickens, prima che siano venuti fuori dalle uova. Non contare i pulcini prima che siano nati, insomma, perché magari non tutti nascono.
Non erano un verbo lì, don't sell?
Come?
Non era il verbo to sell? Don't sell the kitchens before.
Ma non lo so se ce n'era anche una così. Quella che mi ricordo io era don't count your chickens before they are hatched. No, è in italiano non vendere la pelle dell'orso prima di averlo preso.
In italiano.
O non cantare vittoria prima.
Sì, qualcosa del genere. Half a loaf is better than none. Metà, si chiama in italiano loaf.
Di pane.
Sì.
Pagnotta.
Sì, metà pagnotta è meglio di nessuna pagnotta. Half a loaf is better than none. Qua sotto c'erano anche le parole. Ok?
Che bello. Queste slides, Maria Pia, sono così belle, grazie. Hai fatto un lavoro bellissimo.
Yes, but next time we can work on it. For example, we can make a dialogue only using proverbs. For example, I don't know.
So send us everything and we will study.
Yes. For example, let's imagine we are discussing whether or not to go to Rome. Okay, so I say I want to go to Rome next week. What can you say? Beh, adesso così su due piedi bisognerebbe guardare l'elenco.
Don't worry about the tragitto. Don't worry about the journey. All streets lead.
The bridge, cos'è? Don't get the bridge. Non copio.
No, you can say, okay, what can I tell you? You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Cosa posso dirti? Puoi portare un cavallo all'acqua, ma non puoi farlo bere. Se proprio vuoi, fai quello che vuoi. Cosa vuoi che ti dica? Ok? And
Maria Pia, are you going to give us this?
Yes, yes.
So we can have it. Yeah, so we can print them before the next lesson.
Yes, you can prepare some dialogues or some stories for next time. Yes, let's do this. Or if you have no time, next time we can work in couples or in groups. How can we can work in groups. And, scusate, non avevo condiviso lo schermo. Vabbè, comunque sì, ve la manderò. If you have time, you can prepare a dialogue or a story using these sayings. Or if you have no time, next time you can be divided, split into groups, and you can make up one. You can make up in the yes, you can make up one. Yes. Okay, you didn't do much this time. I talked a lot. You didn't very much, did you? I'm sorry for this.
But it's very interesting to know more proverbs and try to use them in a real context. So
Exactly,
I think it's a very,
exactly. But like phrasal verbs, you can read all of them just for, you know, for a chance, but learn 2 or 3 at a time and use them, because you will never be able to learn all of them, you know, by learning at least. For example, which is the one you remember most, Emanuele? Tell me one you remember.
Any port in a storm. That's it.
Sorry?
Any port in a storm.
In a storm. Any port in a storm. Exactly. Any port in a storm. Which one do you remember best, Tiziana?
That one about the leopard. The leopard can't
change its spots. What about you, Nicoletta? Which one did you like best?
Well, sorry, I was not listening.
My favorite one.
I was answering to a phone.
Okay, my favorite one is
the phrasal verb.
Is a friend indeed. What about you, Elena? Do you remember one?
Yes. One bird in the hand. In the hand is better.
It's better one bird in the hand than 2 in the bush.
In the bush.
Yes. Marilena,
do you break your leg?
Do you remember one, Marilena?
Yeah. Not all that glitters is gold.
Not all that glitters is gold.
Yeah.
Very good. What about you, Sandra? But did you notice you tend to remember the ones you saw with the pictures?
Yeah.
Sandra, what about you? Which one did you like best, or do you remember?
I like the leopard one, but I'm trying to remember one.
Which one did you?
The early bird catches the worm. Is it the early bird?
Yes, the early bird catches the worm. Esatto. But the second cat eats the cheese. No, the second mouse eat the cheese. Ma è il secondo topo che si mangia il formaggio, perché il primo zacchete fa una brutta fine. Ok, Cristiana, do you remember one? Oh no, what's happening? Okay, Anna Chiara, do you remember one? Which one do you like? Did you like best?
Yeah, Rome was not built in one day.
Rome was not built in one day.
But destroyed in one.
Exactly. It takes time to do anything. Yes.
Yeah.
Marianna, which one do you remember best?
I don't remember the one I liked most. But maybe I can explain the concept, and it was that doing one thing at a time is better than doing many things, but doing a lot of things is always better than doing only one thing. So,
was something like Jack matters of one is more than matters of none. Something like that. Okay, sorry.
Sorry, I don't remember it, but I was impressed because I'm really multitasking.
Yeah, me too. Yes. Yes. I always try to do too many things together. It was something here. Jack of all trades, master of none. Jack of all trades, master of none. Still better than master of one.
Yes, exactly this.
Yeah. Yes. So, yeah, take a couple of them, 3, 4, the ones you like best, and try to use them. Sì, prendetene un paio, 3, 4, quelle che vi piacciono di più e cercate di usarle. Okay.
In a dialogue? Into a dialogue?
Yes, in a dialogue.
To put together in a dialogue?
Yes, in a dialogue or in a story or whatever you want to. Or you can do like Aesop's, so write a story and the final is the proverb.
Yeah.
Come Aesop, scrivete la storia che porta a quella conclusione del proverbio. For example, whatever you want to, basically. If you have time. If you don't have time, we'll do it together next time. Se avete tempo. Se non avete tempo, lo faremo insieme la prossima volta.
We'll try again.
Yes.
Together.
Allora, la prossima volta, what would you like to do next time? Would you like some more phrasal verbs? Would you like to continue with these ones? Idioms, proverbs, what would you like?
I would like phrasal verbs. I don't know.
Okay, 7, 8 more phrasal verbs.
Yeah.
Ok, altri 7, 8 phrasal verbs che sono abbastanza comuni parlando. E poi magari sì, giochiamo un po' con i proverbi che sono carini. Okay.
Will it be the last lesson, next one?
Is it?
No, I don't know. I'm asking you.
Two more lessons.
2 more? Okay. 2 more lessons.
Oh dear, I didn't know.
Just asking.
No, 2 more.
Let's see.
Yes, you're right.
Okay.
This is the 12th lesson.
Oh no,
and we need
only 2 left.
2 more.
We're running out of time. Only 2 lessons left. Okay. What a pity.
Half a loaf is better than none.
Yeah.
Yes, half a loaf is better than none.
Yeah.
Exactly. Half a loaf is better than none. Yes, exactly. See?
You have learned something this lesson, Sandra.
But did you notice?
Yes, I enjoyed it very much because I learned a lot, really.
Okay, I'm happy you do. I'm happy because it's not easy, you know. Once every fortnight It's nothing really. So, but anyway, yes. And you know what? I forgot. Oh yes, did you notice? You remember much more the sayings with the pictures.
Yeah.
And it's the same with the phrasal verbs. If you put them in context, make a story out of it, make a dialogue, you learn it much, much better than just, you know, memorizing a list.
Reproducing them.
And another guy, a girl who on YouTube does a lot of interesting. She is bilingual to be. She's very nice. She's bilingual. Yes, bilingue to be.
Are you writing?
Yes.
Yes.
The chat.
Bilingual to be. And he's making now. I just learned a new one. To scarf down. Do you know scarf down?
No.
She just did a video. I was so late this morning that I scarfed down my breakfast.
Ah, oh my God, I didn't know it. I didn't know it. Yes, good. Right, so it's already 7:30, past 7:30. So thank you very much for today. I hope you
Thanks a
enjoyed
lot,
this lesson,
Maria.
even if I talked a lot.
Thank you.
But yes.
Thank you for your
bye.
Everything.
Thank you a lot. Have a nice evening.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Nice week.